Where's the future looking for you then, Garai? What's on your mind? Where are you wanting to take yourself? Where do you see the shop go in the Barbers? Because I see so many different elements to it. From me coming in here every time, from like the bar to the music booming, you could turn it into a blooming social club.
We had
the atmosphere.
Curtis was asking the question. Where does the word Kesman come from for Kesman male grooming? So is that your surname?
It is. Yeah, it's my surname.
Curtis.
We both had this same question.
I think it was more you who had this question. I was like, no, it's on his Instagram. It's Garai Kesman. I think it's kind of like it's always been there.
The name works, though, Garai. That's all.
It is my last name. My last name. So to make this work, first of all, I had to have a very clear vision. I always had dreams, but I know dreams without goals are just dreams. So I had to make sure I have goals to achieve those dreams. So in my vision, I wanted to create something. It's not just a barbershop. It's like where people feel like they belong to somewhere. You know, come in here, we've got a nice bar. You know, they can chill here. Yeah. And also in our business in barbering, we found our niche where we do more of a consultation with people to understand what they do in their lifestyle. Do they have time for maintenance? All that kind of stuff that add on to create the best hairstyle for them. It takes a bit of time, but then when you get it right, your clients are with you for life. Yeah. Also, we built up a little relationship with people, and I love that. Like, I think probably one of the best things about my job is meeting so many different people, creating relationships. Like one of my clients were asking me, like, when have maybe 4 or 5 shops in future, would you step away from cutting hair and just run the business? And I don't think I could. Like, I think if I didn't cut hair, I just wouldn't have this, right?
Well, this brought me on to my next question. I was going to ask you, how many barber shops do you need before you'll stop cutting hair?
I just don't think. I think in my plan, let's put it clear. So I want to have 5 salons in London. Yeah, awesome. That's the plan. 1 in Paris, 1 in New York, and 1 in Miami. That was my original business plan. And we're on the way there. We open a second one in Victoria later this year. I'm very excited. But I don't think I'll stop cutting hair. Maybe I won't work full time. Like
we spoke about, didn't we? The one having your location. So like you have all of your shops, but you always have like your garage or private room or like that clientele sort of scenario. So you can always come and go into each shop and cut your client's hair in that specific room, whenever in that you chair. Want.
Yeah, well, that's his own.
Oh yeah, nobody else goes in that. This is Garai's chair.
That's exactly what I have designed in the new shop in Victoria. That I'll have a VIP area and office, so no one will be allowed in there. I'll have some sort of secret features in there for my sort of
like the king's golden throne.
yeah, fun stuff. I don't think I can ever stop, really. Just a social.
That's good to hear, because my hair grows every week and it's always going to need cutting for the rest of my life.
Do you know what? Like when I sort of started cutting hair, I had like people working around me that has been in the industry for a long time, and I was hearing them speaking to their clients saying, I've been cutting your hair for like 10 years or something. And I was thinking like, I wish I will get there one day and I can speak to my clients that I've been doing your hair for like 10 years. And I have clients that have been doing their hair more than 10 years now. And it's just such a nice feeling.
It's a real trust. And I was speaking to Curtis about this before the podcast. And I was like, Kurt knows how OCD crazy I am with multiple facets of my life. But hair was one thing. When I danced,
facet of your life.
Especially when I dance, like every week, or if it went 2 weeks and I hadn't had a trim, like I would feel like my competition, I couldn't be number 1 in the world. I couldn't go and perform at my highest if my hair was not perfect. So the environment you built in here, that you walk in, it feels like a home. It's that one space that we spoke about, that there's not very many things that you actually go, take time, sit down, take care of yourself and actually talk to someone. It's more than just a haircut. It's a relationship that you build with your barber, that trust, but also a bit of like
a counseling session.
A positive therapy, positive this is my safe space. If I want to talk, like it's a safe space to talk. Or sometimes when I'm sure you've got multiple clients that like, it's been a stressful day. I just need to be quiet, drink my drink. And the one thing I do love in here, you do have all options of drinks. You've got the full bar set up in the corner, like whatever you need, you're sorted here. It's really kind of personal experience, and that's what I really appreciate. Every time I get my hair cut, it's in my diary, and it makes me happy when I see it.
Well, you've not had a shave here, AJ, yet. Wait until you get that experience from Garai. I'll tell you now, it's the whole blooming 9 yards.
You definitely need to have that.
Tell him about that treatment.
So I need to get a beard and then have a shave.
Yeah, tell him about the treatment, great. It's next level, AJ. This is magical.
Curtis started having it recently as well, maybe last 5-6 visits, and obviously he didn't know much about how we do the process and stuff. So we used like a steam machine to sort of soften the skin and
little massage,
hot towel, and then we do the shave, and then we put a cold towel, and then we close the pores, and then moisturize and a face massage. It's quite a relaxing process. And
it sounds it. I feel like maybe I'll just have a little shave next time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll grow a beard just to have that experience. I feel like
exactly.
So that's what it literally is. If you want to come here for a bit of meditation, a nice little massage, a good facial, and a great haircut,
good music as well.
That's what you want.
Yeah,
Garai's the man.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm coming back to what you were saying earlier in terms of people are sort of having positive kind of therapy.
100%.
Barbers are in a really sort of weird position with their clients, right? So we are probably pretty close with them, speaking wise. They feel comfortable enough to tell us about their life stories, or their wives or partners, whatever. And they know that we don't really know anybody else in their sort of families or friends direction. So they know whatever has been spoken on the chair. Once they left this chair, that's it. It stays on this chair. And I think, like you said, it's a safe space to, if you feeling angry about your wife, talking about that, or there's so many.
No, I feel like I've spoke to you before. I spoke to, obviously, mum's always at the top of the list, but like beyond that, it's like I spoke to you about so many things that I've never spoke to anybody else about. And if anything, I'll kind of not test it on you, but I'll release to you, feel more relaxed, and then I'll go speak to the world, especially when it comes down to social media and things. Like, yes, it's kind of like I put my phone down, my arms are in my little cape, I can't grab my phone. I feel calm. I feel like nobody can get me. That's the one part where you'll never get me replying to a message when I'm getting my haircut, ever. I feel like I'd insult you as a barber just to even do that.
That's actually so funny you say that, because I actually feel the same. If I go on my phone when getting
you never
a haircut,
reply to anybody at any time of the day.
What I'm saying about insulting the barber, I actually agree with this. Is it insulting at all? If somebody starts doing something, actually talking about
it is. I get it. Some people have, very important jobs. They have to answer emails and stuff, and some people want to do that as well. But I guess if you're chatting to someone and then suddenly they go on their phones, yes, it is. I would say it is rude to a barber, and especially, I don't know. When people on the chair, I don't usually see them as a client. I see them someone that I'm speaking to in the pub or whatever. And I would expect very similar sort of thing from a client perspective where, we can freely speak about stuff. I completely understand some people just don't want to speak. They just want to relax and experience.
Yeah, definitely.
You can clearly understand that. So we judge it quite easily. So imagine we speak to 15 people a day, right? So if people are answering very short answers, like short yes, no's, you probably clear that this guy doesn't want to speak, just crack on with the haircut.
You got to read it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just amazing. I've spoken to so many people, and them telling me about their life stories or what they're struggling about. Even if we help them a little bit about just listening, just taking that weight off their shoulders and making them feel better. I think it just means the world to me. Just knowing that you are kind of helping someone out, not just about the haircut. I think barbers have so much impact in public, making them feel better. Or if someone's doing something not really wrong, like I had that stories before, I would tell them straight to my clients, man, you're out of order, I'll tell them. And they're like, I think sometimes
Have you ever had anyone walk off?
Say again?
Have you ever had anybody get up and walk out?
No, I haven't, but that guy changed his life around. So it was an amazing story, and it just makes me feel so proud, and you're making a change. You're not just cutting someone's hair, and it's just amazing. Yeah, I love my job.